Center, where here we are at Westwood. Excellent afternoon Welcome to That's right. Thank you all, folks, for being here. We are celebrating not only art of all types here today. We're celebrating in the studio. We've got all sorts of artists who have brought their wares to show and to share, folks. And we also have some music as well. So we're not only celebrating the arts like painting, and there's some pottery, and there's some great food. So feel free to come on down if you'd like to check it out. But we're going to start off today with Zack Bolles, who's with us. And Zack is a musician. He's from Medfield.
Hi, everybody.
How are you doing tonight, Zack?
I'm doing great. Thanks,
Great,
Eric.
great. It's good to have you here. Zack's been playing music all around the Boston area for quite a while. He hosts some open mic nights. He's been playing at a bunch of different places. We'll talk a little bit more about his music and the things he's been doing as we go. But Zack, we're going to turn this over to you. Let you play some music for a little bit.
Sounds great. Thanks, Eric.
Have fun.
And thank you, Westwood Media Center, for putting this on. Very cool.
Yes, great, great.
Sitting on the porch, getting high on life, watching the tall grass blowing. We drank a couple beers while the stars appeared, 'cause life's got its own way of knowing. It's the sweetest things you say when we wake up every day, from the curve of your hips to the smile on your lips. I wanna run and get your every single wish, 'cause it's moments like this, little moments of bliss, make for good living. The sun was setting down in the rear view mirror. We were looking at small towns and churches, like 1 and 1 is 2, or a needle finds a groove. It's moments at midnight I worship. It's the sweetest things you say when you wake up every day, from the curve of your hips to the smile on your lips. I wanna run and get your every single wish, 'cause it's moments like this, little moments of bliss, make for good living. Good living, good living. We got this moment, won't you slide on over next to me? It's the sweetest things you say when you wake up every day, from the curve of your hips to the smile on your lips. I wanna run and get your every single wish, 'cause it's moments like this, little moments of bliss, make for good living. Good living, good living. Hey, thanks very much. Thank you, guys. Well, I'm standing here at your door, and I'm ringing your bell. When you're lonely, that slip of a dress is coming off, and you're the only thing I got on me to love. Wanna talk about love. Well, I was up last night burning oil, thinking about what's coming next. All this heat is gonna boil if we don't want to reconnect on love. Gotta talk about love. And is this thing for real? Or is it just the appeal? Well, I don't really know, I don't really care if you don't care about that. No, I don't care about that. Just pick up your phone and call me. Well, we sugarcoat everything when we're burning hot and talking sweet, but the truth won't hurt if we want to stop and talk honestly about love. Wanna talk about love. And is this thing for real? Or is it just the appeal? Well, I don't really know, I don't really care if you don't care about that. No, I don't care about that. Just pick up your phone and call me. So is this thing for real? Or is it just the appeal? Well, I don't really know, I don't really care if you don't care about that. We don't care about that. No, we don't care about that. No, we don't care about that. Just pick up your phone. Hey, thanks guys very much. Like I said earlier, thank you very much for having me out tonight to the Westwood Media Center. Very glad to be here. Very cool setup you guys have, so thank you.
That was awesome.
Thank you. Time check here. Rainy days every day in the middle of May, with more on the way. It's like the sky fell for a week, with the world on the brink, till they ran out of ink. But you're making me feel so much better. Girl, you're giving me a change in the weather. I see the sun shining in your eyes, and a breeze blowing in your smile. Every kiss is a gift from your heavenly lips, and it keeps me good for a while, for a while, good for a while. Well, I caught myself a bucket today. When will things start to change? Are they always the same? And I don't wanna turn on the news, it'll give me the blues, so I look to you. Girl, you're making me feel so much better. Yeah, you're giving me a change in the weather. I see the sun shining in your eyes, and a breeze blowing in your smile. Every kiss is a gift from your heavenly lips, and it keeps keeps me good for a while. For a while. For a while. Yes, it keeps me good for a while. It's you. Girl, you're making me feel so much better. Yes, you're giving me a change in the weather. I see the sun shining in your eyes and a breeze blowing in your smile. Every kiss is a gift from your heavenly lips, and it keeps me good for a while. For a while. For a while. Yes, it keeps me good for a while. Thank you guys. Thanks very much. She painted her eyes at the night, exited my phone while I drive. Her message was right to the point. In the drunkest moments of lust, the valiant version of us, every retreat is a drug. So we go in the back until we're feeling high, fall on the couch till the minute of time, blissfully ignorant in the dim light. The morning is far from the fire. If we wake up feeling sober, we'll get drunk again. Pull the blankets up on over, we'll get drunk again. Hey, yeah, let's get to feeling it. Hey, yeah, let's get to feeling it now. Every time that we hook up, like whiskey and wine on the run, mixed until two became one. When the glasses are empty and dry, the venom is gone, we survive. The blankets are tangled up tight. If we wake up feeling sober, we'll get drunk again. Pull the blankets up on over, we'll get drunk again. Hey, yeah, let's get to feeling. Hey, yeah, let's get to feeling it now. These plastic bullets are crossing the lines. All of our is hard to define. Let's put our words down and stop picking sides. It's a beautiful ride. If we wake up feeling sober, we'll get drunk again. Pull the blankets up on over, we'll get drunk again. Hey, yeah, let's get to feeling. Hey, yeah, let's get to feeling it now. Yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you guys, thank you. Thank you guys very much. Thank you. try that one again. Your look is turning me on the way you slide through a room. Just when the moment's begun, you know it ends too soon. Walk past me right up the steps into a busy crowd, brushing shoulders with everyone as they come walking out. 'Cause you look so good, you're just my type, maybe won't you stay? But if I could just find all the right words, and you heard me say you look so good. Fall back and make a new plan, this is just how it goes. Maybe I should get another drink and change my clothes. New look from my right side, maybe we could just dance. This house music makes me want to stop and move my hands. 'Cause you look so good, you're just my type, maybe won't you stay? If I could just find all the right words, and you heard me say you look so good. You look so good. Yeah, you look so good. Look so good. Keep me hanging on every word you say, and I'm feeling it. Yeah, you keep me laughing, keep me crying when you go away. 'Cause you look so good, you're just my type, maybe won't you stay? If I could just find all the right words, and you heard me say you look so good. So good, yeah, you look so good. You look so good. Thank you guys very much. Thank you. Thank you. There was some mention of maybe some little conversation up here or something like that, I think.
You ready, Zach?
Yeah, I would love to do it. That would be great.
Great. Let me make sure I get this thing on. I think I got this thing on now. So that was fantastic.
Thank you.
I have one
Thanks so
question
much.
for you. Was all of that original music, or is any of that stuff that other people have written?
This is all original music that I've been playing tonight so far.
That's great. And how have you been writing it for a long time? Is this something you've been putting? How long? What's the writing process for you, and how long have you been writing songs?
I think I've been writing songs as like a hobby, very casually, for probably like 10 years or something. But maybe in like the past 5 years, I've tried to put more time into it.
Do you, is most of your playing solo like this? Because this is, it, I was thinking about this while you're doing it. It's like the other folks who are playing today, you know, there's a few people up here. So you're sort of like, there's a group of you. You're all doing it together. But you're up here like, it's you and that guitar, and the guitar's not going to do anything unless you do it to it. So it's all about you, man. Does it usually play solo, or do you do some other stuff with others?
For original music, pretty much solo, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd play in a cover band, but that's all cover music.
Yeah.
at the pubs and the bars. So
How do you feel about sort of this when you're up here doing it this way? Is it?
it's fun.
It's fun. It's nice. Yeah. It's a cool opportunity to mix it up for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's sort of the inspiration for your writing?
I think just life in general. I happen to be in a great relationship, so I guess I draw on that.
That's
For some love songs, stuff like that, you know. So.
But whoever you're in a relationship with, we won't explain this now. At some point, if that doesn't work out, that's a whole other reason to write a bunch of music, right?
Yeah,
Other style.
I think anyone can find something in their personal life to write great music about. So I think anyone can write great songs. It's just a matter of spending some time doing it and find something that you feel strongly about.
Cool. Well, this is great, Zach. Thanks for being here. And
Thank you.
for those of you who are watching at home, we're at the Westwood Media Center live today as we have some artists here, both musical artists, but also folks who out there have done some knitting. There's some pottery work. There's watercolors, all sorts of stuff here. So come on down to the Westwood Media Center here today until 7 o'clock, where you can sort of enjoy the arts and as we celebrate arts in Westwood. Zach, you got one more for us?
Please, yeah.
We'll have you play one more song, and then we'll talk a little bit more real brief, and then we'll take a break, and we'll bring up our next group in a few minutes. So why don't you play one more?
And I can't wait to hear everyone else play tonight, too. I'm really looking forward to it.
Great. Well, it should be a great time. I'll get out of your way, Zach, and give you one more shot.
Every kiss from your lips is a bit of heaven coming down from above. From your waist to your hips is a whole lot of patience. There's no need to rush, like curving down a back road, taking it slow, easy on a Sunday morning. Let the worries of the world up and go, and we'll get lost in the blankets. You're sweeter than honey, sweeter than wine, getting me drunk on the taste of summertime, feeling real good, feeling just right, talking about the queen of angels by my side. You got that everything, the kind that makes me stop and see how lucky. Look at that smile, look at you, girl, look at this life. You're sweeter than honey, babe. Well, they're calling for rain coming in off the coast, and that's alright by me. On a long cold day, what we need the most is to keep good company, sipping on something and turning the lights way down in the evening. We can listen to the rain running off the roof and get to that good feeling. You're sweeter than honey, sweeter than wine, and me drunk on the taste of summertime, feeling real good, feeling just right, talking about the queen of angels by my side. You got that everything, the kind that makes me stop and see how lucky. Look at that smile, look at you, girl, look at this life. You're sweeter than honey, baby. You're sweeter than honey, you're sweeter than wine, getting me drunk on the taste of summertime, feeling real good, feeling just right, talking about the queen of angels by my side. You got that everything, the kind that makes me stop and see how lucky. Look at that smile, look at you, girl, look at this life. You're sweeter than honey, baby, yeah. Sweeter than honey. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you very much for having me out tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you, Eric. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay.
This is great having you. Yeah, don't go anywhere. Don't leave me alone up here, man. You're the guy who does the solo stuff. Well, thank you all. Great job, Zach. We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back in a few more minutes with Cold Car, a group that hails from Westwood partially, some of the folks, and we'll have them up here in just a minute. But We're thrilled to be here at I Heart Westwood, enjoying the arts tonight. Come on down if you'd like to the Westwood Media Center. We're here till 7 o'clock with both live music and some great art being shown in the studio. So thank you all. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
My name's Karen Flowers Kagan, and I am a photographer. I'm an amateur photographer, but I've been doing it for many years. My father used to take photos of all of us growing up and on little vacations and just the day-to-day. And I was always interested in the photos themselves and the memories. So when I turned 16, I got my very first camera. And I started documenting my teenage life, and then it springboarded into more photos of more things. Based on getting my first camera and really just taking pictures with these funky 1970s Instamatic camera, but then my family noticed in '78 that I was really getting interested, and they all pulled together and bought me a Canon AE1 amazing camera, which I still have, and that really took it into another direction. So it made me take more pictures and try different things. Well, I love the memories, obviously. That's most important for me. Photography is about memories, but it's also about taking the time to see what's in your surroundings. So I have my camera with me all the time, and I'll just pull off on the side of the road and take a picture of something because it's enjoyable to me and I want to remember it, or I'll make a card out of it or an enlargement. I just think if you stop and take the time to see what's around you, then you capture it in the photograph. That's very special to me. I've lived in the Boston area for 36 years and in Westwood for a little over 20. And I think once I moved to Boston and started, got married and had my family, that really influenced my work because I wanted to take lots of photos of my children and my dog. And then all the places we would go as a family, and like farms and see lighthouses and things like that. And that kind of expanded my reach of pictures that I wanted to take, and then I just took off from there. The best part of being a Westwood artist is just the working together. 5 of us started Westwood Artists about maybe 6 years ago. And before that, all of us were living in Westwood, but we were going to other towns to do shows. And you'd have to do it on your own and get the money together and lug all your stuff, and now you're still lugging your stuff, but you're working together and you can help plan events, get ideas for more events in Westwood. So I just think it's a win-win being part of Westwood Artists.
to the Westwood Media Center for iHeart Westwood. We are here celebrating the arts in the town of Westwood with a great live audience. That was your cue, folks, for the great live. There we go. Right on. Thank you. We're having a great time this afternoon into the evening, celebrating the arts in the town of Westwood at Westwood Media Center. It's great. They've opened up the studios. There are folks out wandering around taking a look at the pottery, the paintings, the needlepoint, all the different type of arts that we can celebrate in Westwood. And we're also celebrating live music, which is, of course, a great, wonderful art form. And we are blessed to be here with the band Cold Car. Leah, Clint, and Ken are going to play some music for us right now, and we're thrilled you guys are here.
Thank you. We are thrilled to be here.
Yeah, great. It's fantastic.
Thank you for the invitation. It's awesome.
I'm going to quickly get out of the way and let you guys do your thing. We'll be back in a little
yes.
bit. Yeah, I won't move too quickly so I don't knock anything over, but go to it and have a great fun. Thanks for being here, you guys.
Thank you. Hello. Y'all ready? much. That one was called Love Struck Dreamers, Lovesick Demons. Sorry, I keep facing this way and down. I'm just we rehearse like this in my basement, so it's very natural for me to turn towards them. So I will try to open it up to the crowd. Sweetest Hell. Mm-hmm. Pardon my language. Do I count this one off? That's bad news. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fire in your eyes. It's the ground that you walk on. Stay up and just talk all night. Put the sun in the sky. Yeah, every time I picture you, always by candlelight. Born by my mama, schooled by my papa. Told that I just wasn't right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very nice. Hello, baby? Or do we want to jump to Hold On?
Let's do it.
All right. Yep. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, baby, how you doing? Been so long since we've been through it. Oh, I miss you each and every day. Probably need to be on your way, and I got nothing new to say except, ain't it sad about me and you? Ain't it so sad that we're through? Hello, baby, how you doing? Been so long since we've been through it. Wish I saw you each and every day. took me too long to get the nerve. Saying I'm sorry, it shouldn't be this hard. Oh, there another chance, baby, in my cards. Well, she turned away, I thought to cry. Then she looked back with a smile, and she said, what the hell took you so long to come up to me and start singing this song? I was right and you were wrong, if that even mattered anyhow. First step that's the most important, honey. Gotta let yourself a little bit closer, honey. Throw your arms around that head. Maybe then you'll get your kiss. How do you know just where you're going? You close your eyes and just pretend. Hold your breath and can't pretend. You forget you got to start all over again. Third step as the most important. Gotta get yourself a little bit closer. Throw your arms around their neck. Then she leaned in for a kiss. Thank you so much. That's a bonehead guy and a clear-thinking woman, and the woman tries to unmuddy his thoughts a little bit. That's what that song's about. All right, old villain. I'm blanking on the first word line.
Have you ever heard a train run?
Oh, then I have that in the wrong key.
Yes, sir.
That's why. Sorry, technical difficulty has been solved. You ready? All right. Have you ever heard the train running through my head? You're not sleeping in our bed. One that could break your beating heart, tear your whole world apart, leave you for dead. Have you ever really seen the moon casting shadows in your room? In your mouth you hold a spoon, not of silver, no doom for all of those who dare to swoon. If you think that you're a shadow of redemption, then you reach all you Thank you. That song was two pieces. One of them existed for 7 years or so, the chorus, and then one day writing a blues lick, I guess, or progression, whatever. For some reason, I just hit upon a chord and was like, huh, let's try to mesh those. That's how that one came to be. Fire and Wine? Yeah? Please hold. It's only live TV. It's not your faith you're losing, boy. No, it's your hope. It's your hope and fear of love and joy, yes, too. Praise the girl, you beat the boy again. Yeah, yeah, they're only searching for love. They're only searching for love, yeah, yeah. They're only looking for love and a little, yes, just a little help from big love. Really life you left behind, chasing the world in your mind, man. I hope you know that in time you will find. Yeah, yeah, tangle your dreams with hopes of help from neighbor. You won't take the leap, no, you get show up, and your fantasy will burn you blind almost every time, almost every time. Fat, dumb, and lazy, that's the way to go through life, and it's a shame that no one lets on live that way at all. Yeah, yeah, am I singing about me? It's sufficient analogy, yeah, yeah. Could you be just like me? Yeah, thinking to yourself that you're just fine, but you know inside it's not all the time, not all the time. We all love somebody we never told. Hold on to that feeling until you feel low. So come on to this place that we call space. So fill up your heart. So fill up the place with smiles, love, and laughter. Just relax and be yourself. You don't like what one man is saying, you can't just turn to someone else. Well, the idea is quite simple, though y'all could use some help. If you are one who keeps your word, why would you lie to yourself? Lie to yourself. Now's the time when we sing goodnight. I forgot the pilot light on that thing, it'll be a beautiful sight. Yeah, yeah, when it blows sky, when it blows sky, yeah, 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 when it blows sky, yeah, yeah, when that thing blows sky, my love light will shine like fire and wine, like fire and wine. Thank you again. You guys are very kind.
I'm gonna plant. You're good. You can stay wherever you are. I'm gonna plant myself right here for a second. How you guys doing? Yeah, having fun over here, Clint?
It's a lot of fun.
Excellent, excellent. Thanks for being here, you guys, at the Westwood Media Center for a great afternoon of celebrating the arts.
Yeah, fantastic place.
Yeah, great place, right? So you're a Westwood guy, right? And my question for you is, Westwoodian Westwood,
Excuse me. I'm a slinger. Boom. I'm from Islington. Yeah, some people know what I'm talking about.
we got to try to use this, but we'll see what happens.
Yes, I'm from Westwood.
So how often have you been at this part of Westwood?
We used to walk from my house through before Frugal Fanny's
Is
existed.
this like back? You're gonna go like way back, uphill both
This is
ways in the
80
snow.
Let's see, this is 82. We had a great neighborhood, tons of kids, and I was on the younger end, so we would be able to walk to McDonald's when they first built it through the sand pits back here, which is now Frugal Fanny's et al. But there used to be people with their dirt bikes back there. It was awesome. So yeah, that's the only time. This side of Route 1, never. Maybe a couple times to mess with the sign next door. If you leave, you might see some jokes that are a little, it's low-hanging fruit, but it's just too easy not to. There's a company next door called Analog Devices.
So that's Ken's Westwood experience in this part. But one of the great things about tonight is you get to see a part of Westwood you don't necessarily get to otherwise, which is kind of cool, right?
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
So, Leah, tell me a little bit about this band, Cold Car. How'd this come together, and what's the story here?
This band plays all of Ken Carter's original music. So I was playing with some other friends of ours, and we kind of just started to play together, and I love his songs. And yeah, that's pretty much how it started. And Clint joined before I did. I think that they were playing as more of like an acoustic duo/trio, and then I started to play with them, and we play as a trio with some guests sometimes, but we're really committed to Ken's tunes and collaborating among the three of us, of course. But yeah, I believe in his songs. I think that they're great. So
Cool.
that's why I play with them.
That's great. That's great.
How lucky I am.
You are lucky for that.
The two of these, it's
Right.
crazy. It's awesome.
He'll pay you later.
Yeah.
Clint, everybody sort of wonders, what is this? What's going on? What is going on here, man? You got this wooden thing. You got all these.
This is
What?
only
Tell.
half of it.
This is only half of it. So explain what you are playing right now. What is this?
Well, the nucleus of it is a box drum called a cajon. They originate in Peru. And it started out life as being literally a box, shipping crates that people would play on the docks in between their shifts working in the dockyards. So from there it became much more popular and popularized in Europe. And via Europe, it comes to the U.S. This is great. Any of you drummers out there, I'd really recommend you getting into hand percussion. Cajon is a very good basic instrument, very flexible, very useful. So.
And a lot easier to carry around than a whole drum kit.
It is easier, and you can get a lot of tones out of it. The lower part of this front plate has deeper tones, and toward the top you can get higher tones and also a snap sound. It sort of sounds like a clomp or something you do on the drum set.
Very cool.
Very handy.
Very cool. Well, it's great.
Yep, and you can stick stuff to it.
Yeah, you got all sorts of things in there.
What's called a hex stick, and that can take the place of a hi-hat.
Cool.
So.
You got a bottle opener on there? Just
No
thinking
bottle.
about
But that is a good
That's
idea.
right. I mean, you are in a band after all. Right? You might want an outlet and everything, right? Okay. Well, hey, listen. Why don't you guys play one more song for us? We're grateful that you're here today, and let's hear one more from Cold Car.
Thank you, Eric. Yeah, thanks to Zack Bolles, who played right before this, and just another guru who's going to play right after us. You guys happened into a good spot this afternoon. What would you like to close with?
They're so pretty, I think.
You're so pretty? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're so pretty, and you know that for so long, but I don't care about that now. It's your mind I need to intertwine, lady. Gotta get some sort of hold on you. Told each other our whispered confession, but I'm gonna need the whole of this time. snow falls in the winter, quiets it all right down. Hear the blood rushing through your veins as you take it all in. Sit there in that silence, there where we reside. Baby, there is where you find the answer that lies within us all. Thanks again for being here. Thank you.
Ken Carter and Cole Carr today. Thank you all for being here, you guys. This has been fantastic. We're having a great time down here at the Westwood Media Center celebrating I Heart Westwood and all the arts that we've got in town.
Yes.
We're going to be back in just a few minutes with the last performer today, Just Another Guru. And thanks again to Cole Carr.
Thank you.
My name is Lisa Walker, and I create art in clay. I feel like art has always been a part of my life. I started making pots when I was a senior in high school, and then I went to art school after that, after taking that class. As I worked with clay, I was able to sort of understand the things around me that were going on. I've done a lot of other art, painting, photography, but I always come back to clay, and when I'm working with the clay, it helps me sort things out, like thinking about things, or with my kids, or a trip that I've been on. I'm learning with my hands, and clay has always been a good way to do that. The most interesting thing about pottery for me is the surface of the pot. I make the pot, and as I'm making the pot, I make it based on how I might decorate it, and then when I decorate it, that's where I try a whole bunch of different things and sort of do my storytelling. I buy a lot of pots from my artist friends. I buy a lot of artwork from my artist friends. Usually it's things that remind me of them, and they tell a story about them, or when I look at it, I think of them. I often, in the afternoon when I make a cup of tea, I open up my closet and I'll pick out a mug made by someone I feel like having tea with. So I like the way that the art embodies the artist, so I like to collect a lot of it. I make functional ceramics. I'm not a production potter. I like to make small batches of things, and I like the fact that you can use the work. I don't usually make sculpture. Sometimes I do, but I like that there's an interaction between the art and the action of using it. I create my artwork on my potter's wheel. I also do hand building. I combine a lot of those pieces together. I do a lot of painting and drawing on the surface. I glaze it, and I use a kiln to fire the work, which makes it ready for use. The best part of being a Westwood artist is my fellow artists that that I get to work on projects with. I'm inspired by them. We like to do projects together, and the community has really embraced us over time. The Westwood Media Center embraced our ideas, and they created a gallery for us. So we have our work over there permanently, and we are starting to do more events, annual events, and trying to use places in town like the library, the Historical Society, the Post Office Plaza to sell our work locally and engage with residents so that they know there's a vital artist community in their town.
Welcome back to the Westwood Media Center for iHeart Westwood, a afternoon and evening of celebrating the arts here in Westwood. We are thrilled to be here live in the studio of the Media Center, and we've been not only celebrating arts that comes with pottery and paintings and watercolors and all sorts of different batiks and things that are here in the studio, but also some live music. And we had Zack Bolles playing earlier today, Cold Car played, and now I transitioned from sort of hosting this whole thing to actually being a participant in the music part of it, which is good fun. And yes, I do, right. And with the band.
You do it so well.
I do. I don't know if I do it so well. We'll see what happens.
Seamless.
Right, seamless. So. Okay, so, well, that's enough of that. But anyway, let's move on. Let's start playing some music. Band's called Just Another Guru. Been playing together for about 20 years, and we're going to play a little bit of tunes now for a little while.
Take that mic.
I'll put it right here. As long as I can turn it off. There we go. It would be that I start the first song.
free now, baby. Baby, I'm free from your spell. Now that it's all over, all I can do is wish you well. Now that it's all over, all I can do is wish you well.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Play the B.B. King song.
Little B.B. King.
By Eric Arnold. B.B. King by Eric Arnold.
B.B. King by Eric Arnold.
B.B. King by
Eric wrote that with B.B. King.
Yes, he did. It's a miracle. All right, the song called Deep Ellum Blues. If you go down to Deep Ellum, put your money in your shoes. The women in Deep Ellum, they've got Deep Ellum blues. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. I said, oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. Meant the world to me. She went down to Deep Ellum. She ain't what she used to be. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. He said, oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. $20 ready when the policeman comes. Oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues. I said, oh, sweet mama, daddy's got them Deep Ellum blues.
Thank you very much. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
So we're gonna sprinkle a few original songs in this set, which is a real pleasure to do. This song is called "One Moment."
Oh, that's what I meant.
Okay. Yep. If you're keeping time, this is a waltz. My love shines on brightly like the deepest setting sun. It can go down easy in a field of fire. Some search their whole lifetime just to find the perfect one. All it takes is one moment to fall for you. I've seen all your secrets, all my soul I bear to you. I can walk in the shadow of an ice-covered mountain. I love only you, girl. Oh, my hand you have to hold. I can climb and be fearless. You in my soul. No, when love comes around, you can run, you can hide. Oh, when love comes around, you can stay paralyzed. You can take your chance. Why don't you take the time? Shines on brightly like the deepest setting sun. It can go down easy in a field of fire. Some search their whole lifetime just to find the perfect one. All it takes is one moment to fall for you.
Johnny Deere and Rodak.
Thank you. That's an original song, and
we're gonna do another
so
one.
is this. The new blue bass is
Very exciting.
yeah.
Brand new instrument for Colin.
Manchester Music Mill.
And this is a really big moment for him because he's letting Eric touch it.
This is big happenings.
Well, he slipped me some cash before.
And I don't know if you guys are, keeping score at home, but Eric started with a guitar, then he played a mandolin, and now he's playing a bass. So
My bass.
well, should have been more now, about an hour ago. Traffic is crawling, moving off the slow. The rain's got me thinking about things to do back home. Pies you're baking, wait for me so. I've been up to absolutely nothing new. Still playing for drinks, the Nick's Bar and Grill. Lately tonight, I've been thinking about you. How you stir up thrill. Been playing at the bar now about half a year. Paycheck gets frosty, 16 ounce of beer. Oh, don't need a reason to sing a love song for you. I got the home cooking network playing all right through. I've been up to absolutely nothing new. Still waiting for drinks, Nick's Bar and Grill. Every single song tonight, singing for you. How I love you still. Oh, yeah. Around 10 o'clock, can't stop smiling. Oh, I got a feeling I just can't shake. I can sing a sad song, soon end up crying. It's not about the money I won't make. When I pull in the driveway, see your front light on. Smell your cooking, really gets me going. So good to be home now. Tell me quite frankly, did not expect me till about 3:30. All right. Thank you very much.
This is kind of our original sequence. That was original number 2.
Original number 2.
This is original number 3.
And this is not an original. You're right.
Oh, jeez, we both were. He and I were thinking the same thing.
No.
Playing the wrong song.
Lyle Lovett wrote this song.
Wait.
Oh no, I thought we were.
Oh no. Yeah, my mistake.
All right.
Yep.
Lyle Lovett wrote this one. His name was John Gearing.
I'll just hang on to it.
He was with me that night, and
He was with you that
So
night.
I do need this.
you do need that. Now, tuning something different, and
So this band's been together for 20 some odd years.
21.
21 years. We've been playing together. We're missing our percussionist tonight. He had an important work event, but Mr. Axworthy joined us. Chris joined us about 11, 12 years ago.
Just in time.
Just in time. Just when the band was fizzling and we needed a boost of energy. And then we found this guy walking around the streets of Westwood one day.
Wandering around.
Wandering around, a little lost. And
underwear
that
in
was
his
about
head.
That was about 6 years ago.
6 years ago or so. And so we've turned into this configuration.
And this is a song called Delita. And it's about a single dad raising a girl all by himself. Daddy's little girl
up in days. She shaves her head, she pierces anything. When she talks of revolution, she sits in silence. And her father says, now, please come home to me. Daddy's angel just shed her wings. It's the only way she knows. Stays out late, tattoos everything. Oh, Delita's gone. Yeah, she's up and roll. Oh, now Dad, please. He chooses not to see. He doesn't understand her society. Well, she's sick of all the hatred. She's so tired of the violence. She speaks her mind. Oh, and it sets her free. Daddy's angel just shed her wings. It's the only way she knows. Stays out late, tattoos everything. Oh, Delita's gone. Yeah, she's up and roll. Oh, Delita, won't you come back to me? Yeah, Delita, won't you come back to me? Yeah, Delita, won't you come back to me? Yeah, Delita, won't you come back to me? She's sick of all the hatred. She's so tired of the violence. She starts a revolution to end all the silence. Daddy's angel just shed her wings. It's the only way she knows. Stays out late, tattoos everything. Oh, Delita's gone. Yeah, she's up and oh, Delita, won't you come back to me? Yeah, Delita, won't you come back to me? Yeah, Delita, won't you come back to me? Yeah, Delita, won't you come back to me? Back to me, yeah, yeah. Oh, I said na 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 na. Oh,
All right, thank you so much. All right, now the Lyle Lovett.
now Lyle Lovett song.
That was a song off.
That's right. That's right.
You know, I love being up on these stools. It's so much better, you know, we sit around, but usually in chairs. Now we're up on stools.
It's a whole different experience.
It's just, it raised our whole game.
Raised our game about 6 inches, 6 or 7
Game
inches.
is just-
Yeah.
It's like being in a luxury box.
Being in a luxury.
You played so much better right there.
Oh,
Way
yeah.
better than you normally play.
I know.
I think it's a stool.
It definitely is. I'm taking it with me.
Well, that's good because Eric owns them.
Damn, and he knows where I live.
Actually, I don't own them. They're John's.
That's right.
They just live at my house.
Yeah.
So
Just like all of our stories. Long and winded. All right.
If I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. We could all together go out on the ocean, just me upon my pony on my boat. And if I were Roy Rogers, sure enough be single, I wouldn't see myself marrying Odell. Just be me and Trigger, we go riding through the movies. I'd buy a boat and on the sea we'd sail. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together go out on the ocean, just me upon my pony on my boat. The mystery masked man was smart. He got himself a Tonto, 'cause Tonto did the dirty work for free. Tonto, he was smart. One day said Kimosabi, you can kiss my ass, I bought a boat heading out to sea. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together go out on the ocean, just me upon my pony on my boat. If I were like lightning, I wouldn't need no sneakers. I'd come and go wherever I would please. Scare 'em by the shade tree, scare 'em by the light pole. I would not scare my pony on my boat upon the sea. And if I had a boat, I'd go out on the ocean. And if I had a pony, I'd ride him on my boat. And we could all together go out on the ocean, just me upon my pony on my boat. Just me upon my pony on my boat. Me upon my pony on my boat.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you. 8 minutes. All right.
We got time for 2 quick songs.
Do you want to do Deal and Chances?
Okay, we're deciding which songs to play now. Yeah. All right,
Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, you want this?
I want this.
I'll take this.
And the Deal and Chances for that.
All right.
Good.
The time crunch?
Yeah.
Okay, time crunch.
Maybe shame on
You got a pick in there? Is there a pick in there or no? Right here? It's right there?
Nope.
Oh.
All right.
There's another
I have one. I have another one.
Oh.
Here we go.
There we go.
Little deal.
What is the deal?
Since it costs a lot to win, and even more to lose, you and me better spend some time wondering what to choose. Goes to show you don't ever know why each conflict let's go and wait till that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down, oh no. I've been gambling here about 10 good solid years. And if I told you what that went down, we were gonna blow your ears. Goes to show you don't ever know. Watch each conflict let's go and wait till that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. I said, wait till that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. I got some guitar. Since you poured the wine for me and tightened up my shoes, I hate to leave you here composing in lonesome blues. Goes to show you don't ever know why each conflict let's go and wait till that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. Wait till that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. I'm not so hot. Since it costs a lot to win and even more to lose, well, you and me better spend some time wondering what to choose. Goes to show you don't ever know why each conflict let's go and wait till that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. Wait till that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. Wait till that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. Wait till that deal come round. Don't you let that deal go down. Oh no.
Do we have time for, was it one
We got
more?
time. Yeah, we're going to do one more. But first of all, we want to thank everybody for coming tonight.
Thank you so
tonight.
much.
Tonight. Thank you all for being here. How about a round of applause for Zack Bolles, for Cold Car playing earlier, and all the artists who are out here today doing some great stuff, promoting art in the town. And a big thank you to the Westwood Media Center. If you are not somebody who's frequented this place, come on by, stop in, check it out. They've got this great studio. putting on a great event today, so we thank them for all their hard work to make this community event happen. We're going to play one more, maybe lead into two more, but we're going to just sort of go out playing music. Thank you all for being here tonight.
Tell me wake up early in the morning sometime, look at the beautiful job you've done. I said let's put on some tunes in the morning, do a little all day. I go down to the side, take off my shoes, wash these sins away. River said, la la la, said, shame on you. River said, la la la, said, shame on you. I go down to Chicano City Park, cause it makes me feel so fine. And the weeds go down, you can see up close in the dead of the winter time. And when the summer comes, everything's in bloom, wouldn't know it's there. And the white folk like to pretend that there's not, but there's music in the air. You can hear them singing, la la la, said, shame on you. You can hear them dancing, la la la, said, shame on you. My friend Tana, you know she's Jesus, like the same heart. The only thing that keeps us distant, oh, I keep messing up. I go down to Chicano City Park, wash those blues away. And when beautiful ladies walk right by, you know I never know what to say. La la la, said, shame on you. River said, la la la, said, shame on you, shame on you. La la la, now, shame on you, shame on you. La la la, now, shame on you, shame on you. Tripping in the middle of the night, down in Gainesville town. See the blue lights flashing up the long dirt road, asked us to step out. They said we're looking for illegal immigrants. Oh, can we check your car? I said it's funny, we were on the same boat back in 1694. You can hear them dancing, la la la, said, shame on you. La la la, said, shame on you, shame on you. La la la, shame on you, shame on you. Oh now, shame on you, shame on you. Shame on you, shame on you. La 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 la. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Do the Tupelo?
We're going to just keep playing a little
We're
bit.
gonna do a song called Chances for That.
Okay, chances for that.
Sat myself down for a little talk, trying to figure out just what the hell I've got. Came up with an answer for the problem at hand. Well, I need some love, girl, and you need a man. The way I figure we can work for a little while, save up our money, and then go live in style. say, what the hell, girl? You gotta dream when you can. Don't get no pressure that I could be lying. Oh no, that's not where my head is at. 'Cause if it ain't true, girl, good Lord, I'm dying. What are my chances for that? Can't be too sure about no people you'll meet today. One day they're in love, yeah, the next they've gone astray. And I'm looking for nothing like that. I wanna share a home, girl. What do you think about that? Don't get no pressure that I could be lying. Oh no, that's not where my head is at. 'Cause if it ain't true, girl, good Lord, I'm dying. Oh, what are my chances for that? Gonna take a walk up to the top of the Grand. Look down at all you people looking up. Head on down to Jenny Lake, drink you all up. Oh Lord, I just can't seem to get enough. So don't you get no impression that I could be lying. Oh no, that's not where my head is at. No, if it ain't true, girl, good Lord, I'm dying. What are my chances for that? I said, what are my chances for that? Tell me now, what are my chances for that?
All right.
Thank you so much.
Is that a wrap?
That's a total wrap. So that's the joy. Thank you guys. That was awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you to the Media Center for pulling this off, too. That's it.
That's
all.
it?
It should be off by now because we were going to fade it out. And that last song was just sort of, so hopefully
That's like
we're
fade-
good.
that's
Thank
like-
you all.
It fades out.